No position on a rugby pitch gets more debate than who is wearing the number 10 shirt. It is the main topic of conversation among rugby fans. And it doesn't matter what nation we're talking about. It's just the case because they are the conductor of the orchestra. They are a massively important piece of the jigsaw. And there are such good players on the planet right now who wear number 10 that this was a very, very hard player power ranking top 10 list to do. So let me know your thoughts in the chat down below. Give the video a thumbs up. If you appreciate the content on the channel, then please hit subscribe. The November test matches are just around the corner. And I'm sure the picture on these top 10 lists will change after the November tests. But that's why these are so much fun to consider as we go into November. And I base this, remember, on not just the rugby we've seen in 2025. Definitely a factor. But so is the whole body of work of a player. I don't want these lists to change loads every time we do them. And so by factoring in historic form, it stops that from happening, because otherwise they become basically meaningless. Otherwise it would be like, who played best the last time we saw everyone playing? And there is guys that can be injured. And I kind of want to, I'd like the thought that over time you can kind of look back in years to come and kind of track the rise and the fall of the great players of the game. Fly half last time out looked like this. Such high quality players right down that list. And there are others that aren't even on the list. Some of them do make it on right now. And I have to say, like Marcus Smith, for example, arguably the best fly half in the world in 2024, I can't consider him on this list because he has not been played at fly half. He's been used as a fullback. I don't think Marcus Smith wants to be used as a fullback. I think he wants to wear 10, but he's not been played there by the British and Irish Lions or by England. So he can't be considered. And for the same reason, Beauden Barrett, who was a fullback last time, he's now been used exclusively as a fly half. He's back on this list, but where? We'll find out. Let's get into it. So, George Ford, hanging on at number 10. And, I mean, personally, I think Finn Smith is fantastic. I would pick George Ford to start for England. He would be my selection. I don't mind which fly half starts for England. Marcus Smith, George Ford, Finn Smith, Owen Farrell even. I don't mind. They're all absolutely brilliant. But George Ford only started for England when both the Smiths were away with the Lions. He started against Argentina and was absolutely brilliant, becoming a centurion in doing so. And I mean, he's so good, but he is only just hanging on there because he's not being used that much. Will he be this November? We'll see. Moving over from fullback, another guy in his 30s, George Ford, 32, Beauden Barrett, 34, and a legend. He's had 7 tests in 2025, all of them starting in the fly half jersey, and 4 of them he's played all 80 minutes. And an interesting fact, every time Beauden Barrett has played 80 minutes for New Zealand have won. Now, that could be, I'm not saying correlation equals causation, but it's interesting nonetheless. Number 8, Jack Crowley drops on the list. And again, a little bit like George Ford, because he's not the number 1, or wasn't the number 1, at least. Through the Six Nations, it was Sam Prendergast. Jack Crowley he started 2 tests this year. One of them was against Italy in the Six Nations, so the weakest of the opponents. Well, no, Wales are. Anyway, let's not go there. Don't need to debate that now. Italy and Portugal are the 2 games he started. He was on the bench and basically a bit part for the rest of the Six Nations. I think he's so good, and I would start him for Ireland. I hope he gets lots of game time in November. Both him and Sam Prendergast have got a big role to play in the months and years ahead. Let's see how Jack Crowley gets on over the coming weeks. Finn Smith is in the list, and he's straight in at number 7. 4 starts for England, including guiding England to that victory against France, where he was absolutely fantastic. So brave, so good in defence, gets the machine ticking over nicely in that back line. Just a real cool, calm customer. Got himself on a British and Irish Lions tour, played against Argentina, didn't get any test caps, but it has been a wonderful 2025 for Finn Smith. As a result, he's in, and he's at number 7. Again, I take into account recent form and historic form. And I had to put Sasha Feinberg Ngomazulu in the list, and he enters at number 6, which is pretty good going as well. His performance in Durban, 37 points, a record for a South African in the history of the sport, was one of the great all-time individual performances. He's also had 4 starts and 3 bench appearances for the Box through 2025 so far. Is he going to get the starting job in Paris or in Dublin? I actually really like the way Rassie Erasmus manages his fly halves. He doesn't have a first choice, a second choice, a third choice. He says quite often, it's not about having the best player, it's about having the right player. Well, he's got 3 outstanding options. Sasha looks to be the one with the highest ceiling, doesn't he? And Sasha FM, my favourite radio station, number 6. And yeah, recent form and historic form. There's not a lot of historic form for Sasha and Finn Smith, so they are tracking only one direction. We'll see on the next one. Thomas Albanese has had such a good couple of years, hasn't he, with Argentina? He was injured a fair bit of 2025. Despite that, when he did play, he played brilliantly. I'll put it this way. He's had 3 starts, scored 3 tries. In the games he's played, he looks so good. Against the British and Irish Lions, oh my goodness me. He absolutely bossed it. And then you saw when he did play how much Argentina missed him in the Rugby Championship when he wasn't there, although Santi Carreras as well, to be fair, did very well. That is number 5. Number 4, Marnie Lebock. Again, I'm going to say it again. It's funny because the debate that followed the scrum half video, it's not a popularity contest of who played really well in the games we've just seen. Recent form and historic form. And Marnie Lebock has got a whole lot of both. I'll tell you what, the game that impressed me most in 2025 from Marnie Lebock was when he came on for Sasha FM in that game in, was it the one in Wellington, where the Box just absolutely let rip against the All Blacks. And Marnie Lebock just pulled strings. Sasha Feinberg-Ngomazulu is probably the best of the fly halves that South Africa have, and maybe the best in the world at exploiting space with just pure athleticism. Marnie Lebock, I mean, he's rapid himself, but he's probably the best at exploiting space through his distribution and his vision and his creativity, the kick passes, the range of passing. He is so classy, and I've got him at number 4. At number 3, Roman Ntamak. 26 years of age. He's got a lot of rugby ahead of him. He's been around for so long as well. He started 3 matches in the Six Nations. Would have been more, but he got a red card in that first game, and didn't France miss him. Matthew Jalibert is fantastic. However, France was sort of missing a little certain something in that game against England. They were missing a bit of Roman Ntamak, among other things. And I'm looking forward to seeing him go in November. Looks like, Matthew Jalibert, so good, but Ntamak is different gravy. Number 2, down off the top spot, Handré Pollard. Again, it's recent form and it's historic form. And this guy is the ice. He's absolutely ice cold. He's the Iceman. He's the clutch king. He is one of the greatest players ever to wear the number 10 jersey. And I don't like the way he is quite often pigeonholed as a sort of metronomic structure, pragmatic 10. He can play ball, Handré Pollard, as well. He is Rugby World Cup knockout matches are won by kicks. This guy, I'd want him in my squad. I would want him somewhere on the field when it really, really matters. And that is the challenge for Sasha Feinberg-Ngomazulu or Marnie Lebock, to be that guy in those moments as well. And then maybe they can take the jersey and make it theirs. But Handré Pollard's got a lot of rugby for South Africa to play. No question about that. He's amazing. He has been number 1 the whole time I've been doing the player power ranking series until now, where there is a changing of the guard at the top, and it is Finn Russell, who, again, I don't like the way Finn Russell is pigeonholed as a maverick. People use that word, he's a maverick 10. No, he's not. He is an all-round, high-quality fly half. Yes, incredibly creative, brilliant distribution, amazing vision, does the right thing at the right time, but his defence is fantastic. His goal kicking is really good. His kicking generally, tactically, is excellent, and that's some of the things he's really shown in the time in the Premiership with Bath. He can do it all, and he's transferring that onto the international stage. British and Irish Lions, he played, well, that says everything. British and Irish Lions series, two of the tests, he played the full 80 minutes. The other one, he played 66 minutes. That's how important he was to the Lions in a winning series against a very good Australia team. So there you go. That is the top 10. Very noticeable. You've got some young guys coming into the list and rocketing up it. Sasha FM and Finn Smith among them. They're going to be going only one direction. Whether Jack Crowley and George Ford stay on the top 10 is going to depend on whether they actually get game time. And then towards the top, will Hondre Pollard still continue to drop down if he doesn't get used? Same with Marnie Libok. Is Albanors going all the way much higher as well? Can Finn Russell stay at the top with his level of performances? Richie Mwanga is going to come back at some point for New Zealand. No Australian in the top 10 list is pretty self-evident, or Welshman. Paolo Garbisi probably, I would say, is the one that will feel hardest done by being nudged out of the top 10, but that is just the quality of players that there are on this list. Will Sam Prendergast make the list? Will Marcus Smith get used as a fly half and be back in it? All of these questions remain to be seen. I hope you enjoyed it though. Let me know what you reckon, and I will see you on the next one.